Happy Halloween.
Wake and steak, baby.
The rest of y'all.
What it do? What it do? We got the homie back.
Carly,
Hi.
we've reached the top.
All right. Let's get to it. Happy Halloween, guys. Just to let you know.
It is Halloween.
What did we do last week? 3-2. I don't think we ever lose. I mean,
Yeah, we destroy shit.
I think we've lost maybe 2 units 1 week, but we always win, guys. Listen up, bro. So what? Last week, what did we take? Big play. We lost. We lost Texans. We lost that.
Fuck the Texans.
But
I'm not
we took
touching them anymore.
Packers. Kaboom. Chargers. Who bets the Chargers? We did.
You know what?
Kaboom.
Field goal doesn't matter.
We hit the teaser, and we lost our parlay because of the fucking Buccaneers on some bullshit.
But you know what? We like the Buccaneers.
Or whatever.
We'll tell you about that in a minute.
We'll get into it. So, week 9, NFL, Thursday night. Cardinals are playing right now, so we're not going to talk about that game. But,
Yeah, they're pretty good.
yeah, they are.
Garoppolo's pretty good.
Mighty Major's good too, though.
He is good.
All right, first pick of the draft. All right. Hi, guys.
All right, let's get right into it, huh?
What,
Jesus
you
Christ.
turned off my
Is it-
pacemaker?
Wow, what happened, man? Why would you turn him
my
off?
pacemaker?
He needs to be inflated.
Oh, whatever.
Turn it back
All
on.
right.
Turn him back on, man.
All right, no, so let's get to it. All right, 49ers, Cardinals, we're going to skip that
Yeah,
game.
we're skipping that game.
All right, first game.
Texans,
Texans against Jaguars in London, though. In London.
AFC South.
Yeah, we ain't touching that shit. We ain't touching
No
that.
toca.
No toca. No. Ever toca. Redskins versus Bills. We ain't touching that shit.
I'm not touching that either.
Yeah, we might touch it in a parlay, but we'll get back to that.
Yeah, but right now, nah.
All right, guys. Now we got Titans versus the Panthers. So, tell them, Matt. What do you think?
All right, so I think you got the 4-4 Titans at the 4-3 Panthers. What did you say? They figured them out, right? They figured out Allen.
You want to fact check them quick? Should we
check
fact check them?
Fact check them.
All right, we should fact check them. Ready? Ready, guys. Since 2010, tell them, Matt.
Since 2010, 4-3 teams at home off a loss are 2-16 versus spread. So you know what that means? Titans.
Titans.
So we're taking the Titans.
2-16, guys.
So-
Since fucking 2010.
I mean, that's a crazy stat. So
You know,
we're gonna
like-
tell you how. I mean, how do you want to put them in?
We're not really touching that game, but we're gonna fact check you guys. You guys do whatever you want with that info. But 2-16 since 2010, Titans.
It's a pretty compelling stat.
Yeah. But we love the under on this game. So the Titans have only allowed one team over 20 points the whole year.
The entire
So
season, and we're midway through. So what we're gonna do is, that's gonna
Panthers allowed 50 points last week. I think they're gonna tighten up their defense. Titans obviously got the tight D.
That's gonna be the
tight D.
Yeah, but that's gonna be the
Titans.
first part of our teaser, right? What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
We're gonna tease that from 41.5 to 51.5.
50 won't bring it under.
Not going over.
Next game, we got Chicago Bears versus the Eagles.
So this is yeah, we're gonna take the Bears here. I know you don't want to take the Bears, but we're gonna take the Bears here.
I like the Chargers last week. Who took the Chargers?
We took the Chargers.
You guys didn't take them. We did.
So let's
Did you
take the
Chargers?
Bears.
Never.
Let's take the Bears. They're both honestly, they both suck against the spread.
They do.
But
So Bears are what? 3-4
Eagles.
record, 2-5 against the spread. Eagles are 4-4, 3-5 against the spread. Same shit.
all the money's on the Eagles. Actually, it's not a reverse
I think-
line movement. I mean, they're scared of that money. So
I hate saying it's a revenge game because that's kind of like
Yeah,
overrated
but no.
in the wagering world. But remember in the playoffs last year, guys, the Bears fucking missed a field goal like they always do, and they lost to the Eagles.
I like the Bears here. I like the
love
Bears
the
here.
Bears.
We'll tell them
I
how
love
we'll
the
tell you how you put them in a minute.
Next game we got
The Vikings. Yeah, Vikings at the Chiefs.
Your
So,
6-2 Vikings versus the Chiefs
but
at 5-3.
this game is not even on the board.
No.
Because nobody really knows what's going on. Because you know what? If you told me Matt Moore's playing against the Vikings, I'm taking the Vikings at Arrowhead, money line, probably even the spread all day long. However, Mahomes is kind of still, giving that vibe that he might play. So, with that being said, however,
We're not touching this game.
We're not touching this game, but read that Coach
I'll
Zimmer
give you some
stat.
facts, dog. We fact check here. We fact checked. Ready? Check it. So Coach Zimmer is 16-5 versus the AFC when coming off of 2 wins, and he's 6-0 versus the spread when coming off of 2 wins against the AFC. So you guys do whatever you want with that.
Anybody who hated on Kirk Cousins, sorry about that.
I don't hear no Kirk Cousins anymore.
God,
I don't hear no Kirk Cousins.
How many times have I won fantasy from Kirk Cousins?
I know, Kirk Cousins,
Love Kirk
Wuzzy. We ain't touching it, but listen.
Let's go. We're gonna go to the next one though. Jets at Miami. I mean, it's honestly the shit bowl. Carlito has some stat that you should take the Jets, even though there's a 3.5 point reverse line movement. However, Miami is like the first half extraordinaire. They seem to be. They really are. But you know what? Miami at home. Couldn't you see Miami getting a win against the rival Jets at home? I could. So you know what? That's the third no toca.
No toca. But
guys, not even looking at that.
Yeah, Dolphins, what? We haven't won, right? Well, we talking about Dolphins.
We don't want to win.
Oh, shit. Low battery. What the hell?
We don't want to win. We don't want to win.
But Miami's
we have 5 first-round picks. And
they've covered the last 3 games, guys. They've covered. That's all we talk about. But we ain't touching
what happened in the first 3?
Yeah, they got blown
They
out.
lost double-digit. No,
right.
I didn't want to talk about
Keep
it.
it going.
All right, let's move.
So we got your Indianapolis Colts record 5-2 versus your Pittsburgh Steelers.
The fourth no toca of the week.
Yeah, Steelers are 3-4 record.
Just move right on.
Yeah,
Just move right on.
Yeah, we're not touching that. Yeah, just skim it.
Steelers could very well win that game at home, so we don't even want to touch that.
So this is another one we like. So we like Detroit Lions versus Oakland Raiders.
The Lions are going to the West Coast and taking that game.
Yeah, we really like this one. We're gonna
Love
put
this
it
one.
maybe in a teaser, maybe in a parlay.
But we'll give that to you at the end.
We just fact check, guys. All right, next game, Buccaneers that fucked us last week in our parlay, bro. We should have hit that shit.
Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers have 11 turnovers in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I mean, I don't. If they cut that
And they
out,
lost by 5 last week, right?
yeah. No, if they cut that out, no, I think it was 4.
Yeah, bro.
Was it 27-23?
Their coach is legit.
They cut that out, and they honestly have. Fucking producer, bro. If it wasn't my wife.
But definitely, yeah, the Buccaneers are a very good team, guys. They're number 1 on run defense. Just so you guys know, you could Google it, whatever the fuck you want. So they're playing the Seahawks. I know you guys, everybody wants to bet the Seahawks, yada, yada, yada. But listen, the Seahawks record 6-2. But you know what? It's reverse. Against the spread, they're 2-6. They don't cover spread, guys. They've only covered 2 spreads. Only 2. That's it.
Very, very true. So, you know what? We're going to tell you why and how we like the Bucs this week.
I think it's a trap game. You know, we call this one a sandwich game because next week, Seattle, I look ahead, guys. We look ahead. Next week, Seattle plays Monday night against the 49ers that are playing right now. So I think they're just going to, like, go ahead of this game.
Richard Sherman, that's a personal matchup.
But, I mean, I don't like that one. So keep it going, guys.
Let's go.
Next game. We got the Cleveland Browns versus the Denver Broncos.
That is the 5th, definitely no toca of the evening.
No toca, guys.
Because you know what? The Browns, it's a reverse line movement. It's gone from -3 Browns to +1. -1 Broncos. You know what? The Broncos, I don't even know. I don't even think they have Flacco this week.
Browns
Without Flacco.
Yeah, Browns record what? They're 2-5.
Hey,
they covered.
Who was it that faded the Browns win total week 1?
It wasn't us.
2 assholes.
I don't know. And who was the one that took the Browns against the Ravens? Who was that? I don't know. I think it was us, maybe. All right. But cool, yeah. Browns, Broncos, we ain't touching that shit.
So let's go to the next one. That's the Packers. Packers at the Chargers. 90% of the money on the Packers. Galito and I have a little difference of opinion on this one, but we decided that we're not going to touch this one because it's just there's too much money on the Packers, and the Chargers, although they kind of won, I mean the game they won last week with a missed field goal, but still, you know,
listen,
you are of the opinion that Phillip Rivers can still lead his team to a division title, right?
Phillip se caga en tu madre. He doesn't care. And what you guys don't know is that, listen, Phillip Rivers is in the same division as the Kansas City Chiefs, and they're fighting for a playoff spot. Chiefs have 3 losses. Yep. Chargers have 3 losses. Bro, everybody's I mean, Chargers have 5 losses, but they're right there.
Yeah, they're right there.
And
They're
they're
3-5.
With no Mahomes, bro, like, the Chiefs look weak as fuck. I always fade them. But listen, guys, I fact check, like I always say. We fact check. Chargers can win their division. The Pack barely won last week with Matt Moore, guys. Who is Matt Moore? Who's Matt Moore? Tell me more about Matt Moore, because I don't know.
Matt Moore is a great backup. That's all he is.
Nah, I mean,
but you know what? He actually played pretty well last week.
Well, bro, the mighty Packers almost lost to them. If
They
it wasn't
still-
for Rodgers,
but you know
no
what?
fucking
They-
no-look pass that I thought was
Yeah,
going out of
but you know
bounds.
what? They
and
still
then I
covered the
got it.
spread. They
No,
still covered the spread.
Hey.
They covered
Hey.
that 5.5, and they
I get
won by a
it.
touchdown.
I get it.
So
But they
Marv
barely
says,
covered it.
let's move forward.
Move forward. Next game. Who do we got?
All right, so the Patriots versus the Ravens. I don't give a fuck what you say about the Ravens,
Tell them
but
the line movement, though, first.
the line movement's fine. The line movement has gone from the Patriots -6.5, reverse line movement 3 points towards the Ravens. That's fine.
You know what reverse line is, guys? When all the money's on one side.
However,
They're like enticing you to keep on.
However, I have a stat that says fuck the reverse line movement. And that stat that Carlito was so kind to dig up says Bill Belichick has won 21 straight games versus first and second year quarterbacks. What that tells you is
I don't know.
bet the
So,
Patriots.
you know, like, we call ourselves sharps, sharks, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But you just can't go against the pass.
Let's tell them how we're going to put that one in.
So we'll just throw it in a teaser. I think it's going to be a very close game, very good game. But, bro, you just can't go against that Belichick fact. Belichick has won 21 straight versus first and second year quarterback, guys. Like, you cannot go against that.
You can't go against that.
You can't, guys. I'm sorry.
I mean,
you can't.
the defense alone has more touchdowns than half the running backs in the
I mean,
league.
past what, 23-8, they're plus 18 or 19 on turnovers, bro. Like, you just can't.
They're 8-0 and 6-2 against the spread. So
Yeah,
it's a pretty safe.
They're the
it's a
best
pretty
team
safe
against the
bet.
spread. They're the best team in the league. Yada yada yada. Next game.
Gotta
What we
move.
got?
So here we come to our big play of the week.
Yep.
Cowboys at the Giants.
Oh fuck! We didn't turn this thing
God
on.
damn it.
God damn it! It didn't turn out. Whatever. It's not- Ever.
So
But let them know. I hate the fucking Cowboys, guys. Bro.
I hate the Cowboys just like Stephen A hates
But
the Cowboys.
we just
Stephen,
we read
I'm
fast
with you.
and we're going.
However, they are. I mean, I know there's some crazy stat that winning before the bye week and coming off the bye week against a divisional rival. I don't know what, but you know what? The fucking Giants suck. Even with Golden Tate, even with Saquon, even with everybody, even with Mr. Jones, they're. I mean, they're good. They've got potential for the future, but no.
Saquon's their only good player, guys.
They're just not gonna. No, it's not happening. So we like the Cowboys
A lot.
with a touchdown.
A lot. So we got what? Dallas is coming off a bye week and a big win against the Eagles. Because
Yep.
you guys forgot, they fucking whooped the Eagles. We took the Eagles, guys. And
Yeah,
lost.
we got burned on that one, but you know,
I
we
mean,
were calling their
they-
bluff
They
because
ran the
it
ball.
just-
They ran the
Dallas
ball
had
very
been
well
horrible.
with Zeke. If they run the ball with Zeke, they get it done, bro. And I think that's what they got to do. If they run the ball, Giants are 27th against the run in the league.
Yeah, so that really tells you something against
Dallas
probably one of the
runs
most
it.
talented young backs in the league. So, if not the most talented. So, let's just take it down to the what plays we're gonna call this week.
Ooh, they don't want it. They don't take what we want.
you
dog.
want it?
Like, who bet the Chargers last week? We did. We bet the Texans and we lost. All right,
Let
guys. You guys
Marv-
just want the plays. All right,
Let Marv give it to
we'll
you.
give you guys the plays. All right.
All
So
right, Carlito, start them off.
we're gonna start with our teaser. It's a 3-team, 10-point teaser. I think we've hit 6 out of 8 the whole year, so we're doing pretty
Crushing
good.
our teasers.
So we're gonna get the Titans-Panthers game, and we're gonna go under 51. The over/under's at 41, and we're gonna boost it up to 51 and go under on that game. Just to let you know, Titans have only allowed one team over 20 points the whole year, and they're gonna play the Panthers that got mopped last week. They allowed 50 points, so I think it's just gonna be a total defensive fucking clutter bungle there. So we're gonna go
Clutter bungle.
Titans, Panthers under 51, guys. Then we're gonna go with the Bucks.
Yeah, you
Plus-
know what? The Bucks effed us last week, but we're gonna go back with the Bucks because you know
Going
what?
back with the Bucks.
We are gonna
In a
say,
teaser.
yeah, but it's fine because we're gonna say, excuse me, I have an itch. We're gonna say
Who the
that.
Bucks playing? The Seahawks.
But hold on, we're gonna say that.
Nobody's gonna bet the Bucks.
No.
I promise.
We're gonna
you.
say that Jameis
Nobody's
Winston
gonna bet the Bucks.
and the
We're gonna bet
Bucks are gonna have less than 3 turnovers this week. If they have less than 3 turnovers this week, we feel like they can pull out a victory.
To be honest, the Bucks have the number 1 D in the league, guys.
I think the Bucks are nasty.
Their linebacker core is off the hook.
Mike Evans might destroy again, just like he did last week.
Fucking Jameis Winston could
Come
throw
on,
it to his own
Jameis.
team. Like,
Really,
I mean,
Jameis? How many picks do you have this year?
So let's go over. They're gonna get lost. So 3-team teaser. We're gonna go Titans, Panthers under 51. It's
Absolutely,
41.
51 and a half.
Take it up to 51 and a half. We're gonna take your Bucks plus 16 and a half.
Yep.
I think like that's a.
At Seattle.
And then we're gonna take the Pats.
Pats
We have
plus
to take
6
the
and a half. You know what?
Patriots.
The Pats are 6-2 again against the spread this year. They're 8-0.
Yeah, Belichick's
Plus
what we
6 and a
said.
half. Come on, he destroys first and second year quarterbacks.
21 in a row.
So you know what?
Tell
if you
them
don't like
parlay.
that stat,
Tell them
then
that parlay,
don't do it.
Daddy.
All right, this is where we earn the money. This is where we make you plus 600, plus 400. This is where you make you big money. Last week we got screwed by something small, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. The week before we won that plus 600 money. So this week we have a plus 350, plus 400. Some of these games are off the board, so
$100 wins
you
you
know.
like 3 times your money, 4 times
So,
your money.
We're gonna take the Bears to win.
The Bears.
The Bears at Philly.
Nobody wants to take the Bears.
At Philly. But take the points, plus 5, because this is going to be a competitive game.
Yeah.
We're going to take the Lions money line at the Raiders.
Yeah.
They're going to beat the Raiders.
Yep.
Got it.
Lions got fucked.
And this one, I mean, as much as the Bills are really the fool's gold of the NFL, we know that. They've lost 2 in a row, but they're back at home, and they are going to win against the goddamn Redskins. So there you go. Bears, Lions,
Yeah,
Bills.
you gotta take the money line there. So
No, it's
so
not
what are you
taking
gonna take? You're gonna
Bills
take-
money line. So you got the Bears plus 5, you got the Lions money line, and you got the Bills money line. That's about a plus 350 parlay, and I mean we like it.
Oh,
We
there
like
was
it.
350,
Don't
guys. I
take
mean,
it.
I think that's like a fucking kaboom.
Go for it.
And you guys fucked up 2 weeks before because we hit like a what 6-1 parlay.
Oh, that
6
was
to 1.
that was when people were scared.
Ravens.
Hold on, no. That was when people were scared of New Orleans winning at Chicago. People were scared of the Ravens winning at
against the
Seattle.
Seahawks.
At Seattle, and then I think we threw in a nice plus. Was it the
I think
Patriots or
Ravens
something?
have only covered 2 spreads this year, and we've taken them both, guys.
Come on, listen in, man. Give us
You guys do
the
whatever you
love we
want.
deserve. Come on.
You guys do whatever you
I threw
want.
it back to the 80s, babies.
But let's
today.
tell them our big play, guys.
The big play of the week, and I'm,
And
talk
listen,
to him.
we both hate this team. But
Stephen A.,
facts
I
are
feel you,
facts.
baby.
Facts are facts. You gotta ride with the Cowboys, guys.
Right with the Cowboys.
Gotta ride with the Cowboys.
They're gonna mop them. They're gonna mop them in the Meadowlands. I mean, they're gonna destroy.
So let me throw them a little fact right here, right?
Tell them.
Teams that win before the bye week and are single-digit favorites over 3 points, 40 and 13, guys. 40 and 13. You want me to repeat that? Because it's like kind of like geometry class. You guys don't understand what I just said. Listen, teams that win before the bye week. So Dallas won. They beat the Eagles. They had a bye week this week, okay? And are single-digit favorites over 3 points. They're -7, so that's a single-digit favorite over 3 points. Are 40 and 13. Take the Cowboys. I hate them, but I ride with the numbers, guys. 40 and 13 since 2010.
Happy Halloween from the Gorilla and Marv.
Birdman, daddy.
Lego.
You guys do whatever you want.
Salud.
Any weather.
Bing. Good luck.